Alright, let's have a quick test please. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if that's working. Can you hear me? Okay, can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? I can hear myself at the other side of the office, so that's good. Right, here we go. Oh dear, what a laugh. Right, let's get started today. First of all, good afternoon to you. Thank you, Gary, for last week as well, and for those that tuned in to Gary last week. And if you're watching for the first time, this is our sort of live chat from the Emporium here at Martin Lynch and Sons. Okay, got screens everywhere today, so let's have a look. Let's see who's watching so far. All right, so hi to Paul. Says put the coffee down. I've not got a coffee, Paul. I'll be honest with you, I've not got a coffee, so I will get dry in about 10 minutes time, but if any of the guys want to make me one, more than welcome. Right, who else is here? Hi to Rob as well. Afternoon to you. Hi to Paul as well. One of the Diamond SX600s coming back into stock. Not too sure. I have to take a look for you. I know we've got 400s in stock, but I'll find out for the 600 for you. Hi to Alan as well. How you doing? Hope all's well. Hi to Barry. Okay, got Ellis there as well. Oh, look at that. I've got a swig from the bottle. I do not get a cup. Good stuff, isn't there? Look at that. Alright, bear with me a second. What's up?
Anything else?
No, that's fine, mate.
Yeah.
Give me a clean one, but... Can I have a little bit of cake as well, please? Oh. Right. Hi to Chris. How you doing? Hi to Tim. I was going to say DBL there. Got confused there. Definitely not Dim, that's for sure, Tim. Hi to Emmanuel. Why are you not working? Get back to your screen, Emmanuel. Hi to Ian as well. Nikki. Got Peter there as well. Long time no speak, Peter. Hope all's well with you there. No doubt we'll have a chat soon. Hi to Terence, Rob, Jim, Chris as well. Also got Rob and another Rob. And Chris wants to know if there's any Icon mugs going. No, afraid not. Afraid not on that one. Right. No, Tim. No, Tim. Certainly not. Certainly not. Right, let's get started because I'm running 2 days behind at the moment. Martin was kind enough to give me a couple of days off, which were very nice. I had a nice little night away with the wife, which was very good. So let's get started. Leaning over. So we're going to start with this today. So Nissan DG103. Now, you probably will remember when these first came out, the 503s, which were a lower power version of this basically. Everyone went crazy for them. You know, nice clear digital display. I'm going to take this one out of the packet so you can see properly. But everyone was moaning, saying there's not enough power. I run a linear. What can I do? So this one, as you can see, there we go. Runs on HF up to 6 meters, so 60 megs as the final cutoff point. SO239's on the back. Nice size, you can see nice clear display. Comes up in amber on the front. And if I press the button here, let's see if this works. Switch that over to there. Get a big one. There we go. As you can see, as I said, a nice clear display on this one, and it will do up to 1.2 kilowatt, so 1200 watts PP on this one. Just over 130 pounds, 131.95, and just great little bit of kit. 12 volt connection on the back, as you can see, and a good addition to the shack. So if you're looking for a power supply, a power SWR meter, then that's the way to go. Right, moving across to see how much mess Tony can make before he packs it all away. Click it back again. Right, one of my favourites. One, because it doesn't cost much money, so it's good value, and two, because every shack should have one. The little CG100 power supplies, PW100 power supplies. Not even a power supplies, it's a DC distribution. I should have stayed off. This is what happens when you're away for 2 days and you come back for the weekend. DC distribution board. So there's your input, and you've got all your variable outputs here, all fused as well. Now, nice ABS plastic design. Got a little hook there as well, so if you want to screw it onto a board, you can do. And they're just really handy, so you can run all your ancillary devices off of there. Alright, let's bring that up for you on the screen as well, just so you can see a bit more. Pop, pop, pop. So don't forget, if there's anything you want to take a look at or talk about, then let me know. Let me know whilst I'm sitting here. I'll see if I can mess it up as much as I have so far. So click over to that. Okay. So under £30, as you can see, comes with the banana plugs as well, and you also get spare fuse, 30 amp fuse. So it's just like kind of like your standard car fuses really that go in there. Alright, so pulses in these ones. Can you get a GPS extension antenna for Yaesu radios? Not something that we do, Ian, but I'm sure if you look, there's probably plenty of aftermarket antennas available. Maybe check Panorama, somewhere like that. Would be worth doing. So there we go, there's our distribution system. Nice and easy. Right, on to the next one. Oh. Need longer arms. Okay, so a lot of guys using SDR now, whether it be SDR plays, Sun SDRs for example, or even flexes. Want a way of controlling, so they're fed up of using the mouse, etc. So we have got the eCoder back in stock. So this is the eCoder 2 for example, and good thing with this is it's basically, you can program the buttons, the VFO knob, etc. to do exactly what you want it to do. So if we go to the eCoder 2, we'll bring that up. As you can see here, this one has been labelled up, and it's all nicely backlit as well with the 2. So you've got your main VFO on there. We'll stop the slideshow, that might help. Come on. There we go. Right, so yeah, main VFO, which you can either use to control obviously the frequency change, or you can assign it to concentrate on volumes maybe, or filters, etc. And then you've got all your standard buttons around here, which again are all pre-programmable via the software. So you can literally say, right, on this one I want to change band, on this one I want to go into the filtering section, on this one I want to do it as a PTT, you know, all your examples there. And then you can do your AF gain on there, RF for example, and then maybe your master audio out as well if you're running sort of separate audio connections, whole mics, etc. It's a great way of doing it. Now these will work with most of the SDRs that we sell. Just a great bit of kit really. It's kind of just like a full-on controller for you, so you can just go in, flick it, use it as you would a normal radio, and it's all to hand, nice and easy. Quite a few models of these. So if we go into this, got the eCoder 2 as I said, this one here, and then if we go down, they do a plus version, and I don't know if we still got it. Yep, still got the standard eCoder panel as well. So basically take a look, have a read through, see what you want to do in there. As I said before, there's how you set it up. So all your buttons are there, and you can literally click on that and then assign to whatever function you want to use on your SDR. So they're a great bit of kit, and just make it a little bit more tactile when you're operating SDR, so you don't feel like you're sitting at the PC again just surfing the internet, for example. Alright, let's go back over and see if we've got any questions. What are the narrow black connectors on the power strip? They're basically the fuse covers. You can see that there. So they just cover over the fuses, Tim. Stop the dust getting in there, etc. What else have we got? Yep, fuses. Rob's answered that. So Aaron says, rumour has it that Icon will be releasing a new HF radio. Is there any truth in that? I don't know. Not that I've heard. I haven't signed any non-disclosure agreements, but no, not that I've heard of. There's always whispers from the start of the year. However, knowing the sort of time it takes for them to bring out radios, etc., I would have thought probably Tokyo Hamfest is when we're, or even Dayton, when we're next going to hear about new radios coming out. But yeah, I mean, just keep listening, keep watching the chatter on the internet, etc. Let's see what happens. I'm still fingers crossed that Kenwood are going to come back to me soon. We'll see. We'll see. Though. Keep pushing. I'll keep pushing. I want another TS2000. An SDR version would be lovely. Will we ever stock Elecraft? Who knows? Who knows? All I can say is, if you want us to stock Elecraft, you're probably better off going to Elecraft and telling Elecraft that you want us to stock Elecraft. Obviously, we do ask them all the time. There seems to be some sort of ancient agreement set in stone, etc., with W&S. Other than us doing, as others have done, and maybe buy W&S so that we get the franchise as well. Then I think the only way we can do it is probably, like you said, is just put in and just say that you'd like to see us selling it. You know, it'd be nice. It'd be very good, and just something that we've never really done. We get the odd use bit in, so we get to have a play with that. But yeah, it'd be lovely. I mean, I'd love to have a play with the 64, the new Elecraft. So I was going to say 6400. That's not right, is it? That's not right at all. Right, let's have a look through on the next one. So what have we got here? So M1ICS says he's got one of the power distribution boards and they're very good. Always keep a check on the lead for your power leads. Amazing voltage. That's very true, especially with the new equipment. Right, let's get another bit for you. Ooh. Right, for those that have been paying attention to the website and the mail outs, etc., we are now stocking Comet again. So we've got these lovely little tuners in. We've got full range of the antennas as well in stock, but you've got to be quick because there's not massive amounts of stock coming into the country at the moment. So we're buying what we can as soon as we can. But if you see it, as I always say, just buy it. Don't wait. Don't dither about it. Just press the buy now button. So these lovely little Cat 10 tuners. Let's get out of there. Oh. Okay, so we often get asked, especially by sort of shortwave listeners, etc., if you've got a small tuner, just one that we can have a little play with. And here we go. Now, these are normally in black, so I'm very impressed to see now they're in kind of an off-white, greyish kind of colour. There we go. So, nice and simple operation, as you can see. You've got your tuning knobs on there, your band selection. On the back we've got SO239, there we go, and wire antenna as well, and a little earth socket. So these operate up to about 10 watts, so a nice little QRP tuner. Really, really well built, absolutely beautiful. Good for your 705, good for your 817. Just so you know, they tune up from 80 upwards, so it's 80 through to 6 meters with these, like that, and good for tuning sort of anywhere up to sort of 600 ohms really, so 50 to about 600 ohms. Little tuning light on there as well, a little LED indicator, so if you're not too sure you can always look at that. But yeah, it's just a nice QRP tuner, and great, as I said, for shortwave listeners, and about £130, so it's a good way of doing it. As you can see, we'll bring it up on there for you. Get a bit of a closer look. Nice and simple. I'm going to have a word with them actually and see why they are a different colour, but I quite like it. It makes it different. Right. Any more? Right. So we've got another question here. Radcom has a SteppIR ad in this month. I looked on the website earlier and there's no listings as yet. Are you carrying stock as yet? The advert came out quite early, as you can see. So I'm glad to announce, obviously, we are the main dealer now for SteppIR, UK and Europe. So well done, Martin and Dan, for getting that one in, and hi to John, all the SteppIR guys as well. We're just, as you can see from the advert, just got a small quantity of antennas that we're working on as a package, trying to find the best solution for you guys, especially in the UK with those with small gardens, etc., so that you can benefit from the SteppIR product. As you know, it's superb quality, works really well, and it's just, yeah, it's just been a bit of a struggle for us to work out which antennas we're actually going to get in and hold as stock. So any SteppIR users out there, please get in touch with us, let us know sort of your opinions, etc. We're working with the guys really closely to try and find the best package for the UK, and for just basically for smaller gardens. So we've looked at the big IR, etc., vertical antennas, also the urban beam, which I think is going to be a really good solution, and maybe some of the 2 and 4 element beams. But obviously, if you do want the larger stuff, we can get that and probably get it shipped in direct to you. With regards to historic parts and support, we are looking again into setting up a system where you'll be able to go online, etc., and get your support that way. But it will all come. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Richard. Hopefully within the next week or 2 weeks, we'll get it all listed onto the website so that you can order and ask the guys questions. Obviously, we're going to be going through further training with SteppIR, as it's a new product, and the guys should be up to speed. As I said, next couple of weeks or so, we'll know a little bit more about what we're talking about, that's for sure. But as I said, really proud to have SteppIR on board. Amazing antennas, and should be good. Looking forward to the journey, as they say. Right, who we got here? All right, Mr. G says he's late. No, not a problem. Don't worry, you've missed probably the worst part of it. So you've done all right. Probably better on coming now. Okay, let's grab another product for you. And I'm going to go over here. So I went into the storeroom to have a look, see what we could grab, and I noticed that we finally got these back in. The old Kenwood trusty HS5s, which are a kind of classic, well, I call it a classic, like a retro kind of design headphone. I'm going to bring these up on the screen actually, rather than take them out of the box. Okay, so here we go. Right, there we go. So lovely classic design, as you can see from here. Reminds me of the old sort of 1930s, 1940s headsets. Mono, as they should be, and a 1/4 inch plug on there. Got your changeable earmuffs, and it's kind of, if I remember right, in fact I'm going to open it up because I'm sure that's like a braided lead on there. So let's have a quick look. Yep, so it's a braided lead. You can see that in there in the little tiny corner. Real nice communication receiver headphones. Really comfortable. And I've got one customer actually who's probably on about his 6th or 7th set of those. He just keeps buying. Every time he gets a new radio, he buys another set of headphones for him. And he always goes for HS5s because he just says that they just sound absolutely perfect when you're listening to sort of HF. He listens to a lot of commercial HF stuff, and he just says it's perfect, absolutely perfect. So that's those at $72.95. And don't forget as well, if you just want headphones, we've got the HAL ones in stock, and also we've got the Radio Sport headphones and BHI as well. And BHI have still got those lovely noise cancelling ones, which are sort of under £50. Such a good deal for those. Right, let's flick over to here. Okay. Right, hi to Andy watching. There we go. Ollie's on here, says, great to hear about SteppIR. He's had one for 10 years. Avoid the trombone ones. Stick with the straight element models. Okay, we'll take that into mind. Having a chat with the guys at SteppIR, they have worked a lot on the moving parts and changed the way that they've done them. And I think it was quite an interesting meeting actually with them to hear how they've got all of the feedback from the customers over the last sort of 10 to 15 years, and they've adapted the design a bit and changed certain greases, etc. So fairly positive that you're going to be in for a good long run of the antenna functioning really well now. It seems like the historic issues in the past are exactly that, they're in the past. So all faith for it, and I know Martin wouldn't have chosen it if we didn't have faith in the product. So we'll go from there, but I'm, as I said, really confident about it. When are the Icon 52 handies back in? 52s will be back in, should be February. So I've got fingers crossed that we've still got enough on order to cover the back orders. I believe we will though. So get your orders in now, but around about February time, probably mid-Feb. Okay. Yep, no problem, Richard. Yeah, there's a lot of new brands, as you probably saw as well. We've got the Astron power supplies up now, so I believe they're listed on the website. So let's quickly bring those up. I'm going to take a quick look whilst we're all online. Okay, here we go. So yeah, got these lovely power supplies through now. SS30, which is a nice 30 amp power supply. And good thing with these is they come with the Anderson power poles as well and USB connections. Really sturdy. We've been testing them in the workshop. Steve's been running them sort of flat out to see how they cope. And yeah, absolutely great. And we've been waiting a long time for these coming. We actually got distribution for these, I think it was about 5 or 6 months ago. We were just waiting obviously for components and for them to be built for us and then shipped over. So yeah, another great brand that we've brought on in the last few months. So here we go. Pricing wise, they may change a little bit. We've got to look at a couple of the prices due to shipping, etc. So we'll get that sorted. So keep an eye. But there's quite a big range. So we've got the solid state ones coming in, and also the linear power supplies from Astron. And if you want any of the specialist ones that do commercial ones, please let us know, and we can get them ordered in for you on the next batch. Hi to Terry, says he's late. No problem, Terry. And hi to Matt there as well. Right, let's go through. And I was going to go through the used equipment as per the video, but you've already seen the video probably that went out yesterday, and most of the items have been sold from that. So what can you do? What can you do? We do still have the 7850, I believe, up for sale. There's a few interested parties in that. If you want a quick sale, then obviously give me a call and get your order in straight away. 7851 has been sold. 7800, I believe, is part way through a deal, so that may be gone by the time we've finished. Let's see if it's still listed at the moment. Yep, still showing on the web as available. So I'd say be quick about that. The Flex, I believe, is sold as well, so that's working its way over to the States, which is good. Going back to its homeland. But yeah, if you want a nice big base station, this 7800 actually is really nice. Beautiful condition and really well looked after. Okay, next from there, let's have a quick look. I think we went through most of this on the video with Martin. Okay, what we do have, if you want to become a repeater keeper, is we have got one of the DR1 XCs in stock. Now this one is literally like brand new, all double boxed, comes with everything complete. I don't believe it's actually been used, this one that we bought in. These are great as well for the guys that want to run the multi-systems, i.e. running DMR, System Fusion, etc. all on those boards. Really simple to mod, and you can put your extra boards in with it. So they're worth looking at, that's for sure. Only one of those, so be quick. If you want a DR2, I've got those in stock. if you want to set up your repeater. Right, let's come away from that. Can I recommend an SWR power meter? Yes, be the one I mentioned earlier, which was, there we go, we grab the box, one of these, which is DG103. That's the higher power version, as I said, 1.2 kilowatt PP, or we do the lower power I think it's 200 watt version, which is the 503. So yeah, that's the one to go for. Okay, got another question here, which is how long would the Acer FTTX 10 be on the current price of $13.50? Don't know. Simply don't know. I wasn't even aware it was going to drop from the price when it was at $15.49, so that was a bit of a shock. I'd hoped it would be stuck at this. I think it's this is its price now. I think $13.50. So I'd say be quick, grab it while you can, get the cashback deal. I think that's still available as well. I don't think it's going to drop any lower than $13.50. If it does, it's probably going to be from a desperate seller somewhere. But other than that, I think $13.50 is the price it's going to be at. Plenty in stock. Just had a delivery from Yaesu last week, so no issues there at all. Also, don't forget all of the other radios. In fact, we'll take a look at the cashback deals and go through those. It's been a while since we've done the cashback deals, so let's see if we can find cashback. Right, so 101Ds are available on cashback, and we go to here, pop, 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 pop. Press the wrong button as we do. So yeah, 101Ds, 101MPs are available on cashback as well. Pop, 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 pop. I believe FTDX 10s are as well. So come on, there we go. So yeah, FTDX 10s as well are still showing up until the end of February. Here we go, which is good, and that'll be the same on the 101MPs and the 101Ds. So that's actually a good, really good deal on a DX10. Still got some B stock ones if you want to save a few more pounds as well. It's still come with 3 years warranty, so it's a good way of doing it. Okay, Richard says he's got the 7800 and says that he'll never need another radio. You say that, you will do. You will do. Hi to Robin as well watching. Why no power pole on the power distribution board? Don't know, to be honest with you, but great idea. So guys, if you're watching in the office, make a note of that one please, and we'll see if we can get one made up. Might be a good way of doing it, but you can look at these if you're into your power poles. Click over to here. Come on. Right. There we go. And that's what you're looking for. So if you go for the West Mountain range of products, they do these RigRunners, which will come with the power poles. Yes, you're going to pay a premium for them, but that is a metal casing, and obviously you're paying for all the power poles as well. I do quite a few of those. You can either buy them as a singly like this, or as a kit, which comes with some of the power pole connectors and wires, etc. There we go. So there's a RigRunner there. There we go. Nice 80 amp version. So there you go, Mr. MIDI Magic. That's one worth looking at. That's at $215.95. Hi to Carlos. Hope you're well. Hello to everyone. Alright. I did have another product here as well. But it just looked like a right faff to looked like a bit of a faff to take out. So, actually, no, I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be alright with these. So we've got these back in stock after everyone asking. And let's bring it up on here. Come on. Try again. Right. So these have come back. That's a great picture, isn't it? Makes it look makes it look very squashed. So these little Vero VR-N75 little UHF handhelds at £100. So you can program these through Bluetooth. GPS is standard as well. And there we go. It's a bit of a better picture for you. But yeah, nice and robust. And do the job very well. As I said, you program through Bluetooth, and I believe these work with kind of a bit of an Android system, because they do a mobile version of it as well, which we've got in stock. Alright. You can see why I didn't want to pick that one. Not really too much to show. Right, okay, we're going to just do some quick questions, then I'm going to have to leave you because we've got a shop full again. And there goes Rob saying that the RigRunner's well made and reliable. So there you go. It's a good endorsement for you. Alright, back over to me. Yeah, so any more questions, get them in quickly. Failing that, I'm going to love you and leave you and say thank you again for watching. Any news coming up this week? Obviously something for the weekend. We'll be back out on Friday. Let us know if there's anything you want us to feature on the video and see if we can get it done for you. New stock wise, as I said, Yaesu came in last week. Just got another load of ICOM units in as well, so if you want 9700s, I've got 8600 receivers as well. Bought a few of those in. With regards to Kenwood, 890s should be due in the next couple of weeks, and 590s as well. With the Kenwood stuff, it is kind of being pre-sold again before it comes in. So if you are looking for a radio, by all means give me an 890 for example, give me a shout, and I can let you know exact lead times with that. But hi to Lynn as well down at Kenwood, and all the guys and girls there. Hi to Mario as well, watching. Victor Papa 8, how are you? Hope you're well. My mate asks, is international shipping is okay? Yeah, we're all okay for shipping internationally, it's not a problem. Also, before we do go, could you let me know where you're watching? So whether it be either on Facebook or whether it's on the YouTube channel. So I just want to make sure we've got this working at last. I'll be interested to see where you're watching, to make sure all the comments are coming up from both sides. Let's have a quick look. Did we sell the limited edition IC 7851? 7851 is the non-limited edition version, so that has gone. That's been sold. Someone's bought that on Thursday, which was prior to the video going out, I know, but someone popped in and saw that we had it, so that went really quickly. The 7850 is still available, which is the black, piano black with the gold. A lot of interest in that, so if you are interested, feel free to email me direct at sales@hamradio.co.uk. I know it says it's not available. Is there any possibility of getting a UT20? No, unless there's a used one that comes up, you're going to struggle to get a UT20. So yeah, looks like most of the guys are watching on YouTube at the moment, so that'll be interesting. Okay, maybe I have to work on the comments bit coming across from Facebook over to here. So that's interesting. There we go. Right, let's give it a minute and let's see if anything pops up. If not, Mr. G says he's watching on 2 meters FM, or at least listening on 2 meters FM. Thank you. It wouldn't be a first. It wouldn't be a first. There was a time that Jonathan and myself were on 20 meters saying hello, welcome to something for the weekend, which is why I don't actually say my call sign anymore now when I come up, because I think we were rebroadcasted for about a week and a half over 20 meters. Whatever pleases you to some people. Yeah, very very strange that was that week. Got a lot of phone calls and a lot of people saying, "Oh, you realise you're being rebroadcast." Right, so yeah, it looks as if it's all the comments are coming up from YouTube. Okay, well, we'll be working on that one, try and get the Facebook comments across as well. Right, well, thank you very much for watching. I know it's a bit brief today. As I said, take a couple of days off, a couple of days worth of work still today. Good to see the big man back on something for the weekend as well. Hope you all enjoyed his used equipment video this week with himself. And yeah, as soon as we've got any news about any new products, etc., we'll be straight online with them and with something for the weekend come the end of the week. So take it easy, have a good weekend, enjoy whatever you're doing, and make sure you play some radio.